So, when you think about what's really pushing the AI revolution forward, what comes to mind? Probably a race for more data, faster code, right? Well, what if the real secret ingredient has been hiding in plain sight this whole time? Today, we're going to dig into the one element that truly drives AI forward. And trust me, it's probably not what you think.
That's the story we all hear. When we imagine what's fueling all this incredible progress, our brains just naturally jump to the tech side of things. The faster processors, the mind-bendingly clever algorithms, and these absolutely massive datasets. It's the dominant narrative for sure.
But what if that's not even the full picture? What if the true engine behind AI's biggest leaps forward can't actually be measured in terabytes or clock speeds at all?
And that brings us to what you might call AI's half-told story. It's time to peel back the layers on that common narrative and really look at the crucial stuff that's so often left out of the conversation. So you've got these two ways of looking at it, right? On one side, you have the story we all know, hardware and code. But on the other, you've got the missing piece, raw human ingenuity, our ethical debates, our collective wisdom. The idea here isn't that this stuff is just a minor detail. No, it's the entire other half of the equation.
So, if that common view is incomplete, we have to start asking a different kind of question, a more human-shaped question. What really is the engine of progress here? It's time to kind of rethink everything.
And this right here, this is where we totally flip the script. The argument isn't that humans are just supervising the machines. No way. It's that our direct involvement, our creativity, our curiosity, is the actual catalyst for the most profound breakthroughs we're seeing.
And that really is the core question we have to wrestle with, isn't it? It challenges pretty much everything we think we know about how AI evolves, and it forces us to look past the tech and focus on the people who are actually driving it.
Which brings us to the secret ingredient itself. The true game changer isn't some hot new algorithm. It's something much, much more powerful. Our collective intelligence.
All right, so what is collective intelligence? Well, it's this incredibly powerful idea that when you combine our creativity, our ability to work together, and our tough ethical debates, you create something that is just way more powerful than any single computer could ever be. It's the human element, not just as a part of the system, but as the main accelerator. And listen, this isn't just some vague concept. It's made up of real, tangible things. Our raw ingenuity, our focused collaborations, those essential debates about what we should and shouldn't do, and all the wisdom we share. Every single piece is absolutely vital. Okay, so we get the what, but how does this actually play out in the real world? How do people, not just programs, end up being the ones behind these breakthroughs? This quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. It's not about humans versus machines. The real magic happens in that nuanced interplay between us and them. It's a true partnership. And you can actually see that interplay follow a really clear path. See, it always starts with a human question, a problem that one of us wants to solve. That spark leads to collaborative debate, which then forces us to build an ethical framework to guide us. And only then, after all that essential human work, do we get to a truly meaningful innovation. So the big takeaway here, human capital, people, it isn't just a nice to have in the world of AI. It's the keystone. It is absolutely critical if you want to achieve anything that's genuinely going to make an impact. Okay, so why are we even talking about this? Why does this perspective actually matter to you and me? Well, because getting a grip on collective intelligence isn't just some academic exercise. It fundamentally changes how we should be thinking about shaping our future with AI. And this is where it gets really powerful, I think. It means the future of AI isn't something that's just going to happen to us. We're not just passive bystanders watching it all unfold. No, we are the active architects. We get to shape it with our values, with our questions, and with our collaboration. And that leads us to this final, really crucial question. It shifts the whole focus away from just what the technology can do and puts it squarely on us, on our choices and our responsibilities. The real question isn't what can AI do for us, but what will we choose to become with it? So, are you ready to build